For anybody watching this who doesn't recognise where we are at the moment, you would think they were standing in the middle of the countryside somewhere. We're just minutes outside of Belfast city centre, and of course behind me is the famous Black Mountain. We're here to check out a brand new shared community space and find out about a brand new project that's been led by choreographer Eileen McClory. Let's go and see what's happening.
The Roots project is a massive multi-art form collaboration between gardening, dance, poetry and storytelling, and we partnered with the brand new multi-purpose building Black Mountain Church Space. As you can see, we're in this brand new garden that's just been planted, and it's been inspired by the communities that live adjacent to the Million Brick Peace Wall in Springmartin and Springfield, and we've worked with communities to imagine a garden for the future and a place where you can come and take a bit of time out. The show is a walkabout show, so you're going to be given headphones and you're invited to travel through the garden, and you're going to see really gorgeous dancers and hear just beautiful poetry, see things in a new way and see other people in a new way, and just experience theatre in a tactile and delicious new way.
Now, for this project, you've put together a fabulous creative team.
Well, yes, I would be lost without my amazing team. So we have our dramaturg, Hannah Slatna, that's here filling all the dots and making sure everything makes sense, because our audience go on a rotation at different periods. We also have our incredible writer, McManus, who's just written poems that, they're just so incredible. And then we have Isaac Gibson, the legend on the sound design, who has been responsible for making all of the sound elements work and truly immerse you into this garden. And Una Hickey on the costumes, which have been inspired by our local textures and linens and all the different fabrics. And we also have Kerry Hannah, who's creating a glass piece, which will also be installed in the garden. And then we have our 5 brilliant dancers, Clara Kerr, Ed Mitchell, Sarah Flavelle, Harry Wilson and Rosie Mullen, and we've 3 from Belfast and 2 from the UK. And it's just such a joy to work with such brilliant collaborators. And although my name is led by, it's everyone's work. It's a massive big team and I just get to put my name on it. And it's produced by Hannah Mullen from Playground and Sandy Cuthbert.
So Maria, first of all, we're here today in this fabulous venue, so it must be great coming to work every day.
I'm really amazed and actually quite honoured to be able to work up here at Black Mountain Shared Space. What the community have managed to do here is astonishing.
So tell us your involvement then. You're a poet, so how does your poetry fit into this project then?
Eileen and I have worked on several projects previously together, so my role in the project was to liaise a lot with the community to really get a sense of the stories, the history, a sense of the place, a sense of the people here, and create something that wasn't necessarily a narrative but was contributing to filling out the picture of the meaning of the garden and the significance of this development for the community. So an amazing opportunity to write poetry that is environmental themed but also has other themes running with that is about the future, about the communities here, about the achievement of this place.
And of course the first thing when you drive in here, the first thing you notice is that mountain behind us here as well.
It's astonishing, the Black Mountain. And actually that came through really clearly when we were doing the workshops with the community. It is very much an anchor point of the people here. It's an orientation towards home. People seem to take soundings from the mountain. They look to the mountain for some sense of what the weather will be like. and it very much reflects a deep sense of belonging for the people here. So it was very interesting then for me to kind of think of the mountain also as a character, because that's, and a female character in particular, because I have a strong sense that that's how the community feel about her.
And the amazing thing is, we're not too far away from the city, but we still feels like we're in the middle of the countryside.
It's a very, very interesting place because it's densely populated. I mean, there's a lot of housing long established here. That's not new, but we are right also on the cusp of the countryside and the wild countryside. You know, you have a strong sense of that from the birds, for example, that are here, from the weather that is here. It's quite a windy spot. And actually, the further up the mountain you go, the clearer the view you have on a good day. Right the way down to the Mourns, right out to Strangford Lough, right to the mouth of the Lagan and out into Belfast Lough. So it's quite an interesting place. It's a real vantage point from which to both literally and metaphorically take stock of the city.
And once this project comes to an end, this dance project, the garden will still be here, so the people of this community can still enjoy that.
That's what we want, for that there is a legacy here that is both, on the one hand, a literal place for people to come and gather and to work, but that it has another significance as well, is that it becomes something that people make and create and develop through to the future together.
Now, we've got the good weather at the moment, but we know here in Belfast the weather can change at any time. It's an outdoor performance.
Yes.
What happens if the weather turns and the rain comes back?
Well, we'll bring our wellies, we'll bring a raincoat, we get a poncho, and unless there's thunder and lightning, or, you know, the ground it's just biblical rain, then that'll be a call off. But we will try to do as many shows as possible. And, you know, sometimes it's also nice to experience it when it is a bit misty, you know, it's a bit atmospheric, and it's really, just come on down, rain or shine, and there'll be beautiful dancers in the garden.
Okay, give us those performance dates then.
So our performances are on the 10th to the 18th of August at 7 p.m. and 3 p.m.
Okay, and if people want to get their tickets, where do they get those from?
They get them from www.offtherails.com/roots.
I invite you to picture this. The Mother Mountain sleeping millennia of steamy, sultry dream time under her great and weighty duvet of ice. She'd slipped the leash of the everyday momentarily, feral, free, curvaceous, fecund. She took her leisure, her sleep of ages. To an observer, this new scene is simplified. The palette, stylish and coherent, crisp and clear blue heavens, pristine, blinding ice and snow, casting a corona on the sun to split the light, like a portent of the riot yet to come. For this, the city of hard knocks, the city she has birthed, is a mere petulant and demanding toddler in the story of time itself.